It's hard to see it like this. It's hard to imagine this 30 years, you know, we spent, my mom and dad would come out here, hang out here. Oh, just so many black families we were able to house here, including our own.
I'm Tariq Taylor. I'm born and raised Altadena. I went to preschool, I went to middle school, I went to elementary school here in Altadena, and all of those places are gone. To grow up here in a special place like this, it's to grow up safe, it's to grow up black, it's to grow up supported for the future. I mean, it's very unique, nestled in the foothills of these mountains.
Right.
These gorgeous, these are unique mountains even to start there. And it really fosters this air of like I said, safety and community. My dad was an actor, man.
Oh,
My
what?
dad was an actor. Yeah, he was on I guess for Black Class Act. He was the dad on Class Act with Kid and Play. But that's why me and Lamika were kind of like, you know, just, yeah, we had the pants in the industry kind of situation.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo.
Yeah. So I grew up like a bit of a Hollywood kid.
No, I feel
Adjacent. I would know, really a Altadena kid with everybody, you know, but then I had like friends whose parents were out there and like the real, because they really tried to find a place like Altadena, which is, you know, it's just far enough away, just close enough away, and black enough to raise a kid in that culture.
In the culture, but still well-versed.
Well-versed,
Yeah.
exactly. So this is a Toya.
How you doing? Maestro, nice to meet you. Where's y'all going?
I feel like I've seen you.
He is,
I acting.
Hold on. The Wire.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This is an African-centered cultural center that does a lot of the work in terms of getting these black kids focused on school, culture.
Is it black owned?
Yeah, absolutely. Alkebulan is actually a West African word for the continent of Africa. How you doing? Hi, I have a question. So I grew up here. I went to the Alkebulan Center my whole life.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering, like, I just never seen Scientology people like in this neighborhood. You know, obviously for a good reason. I'm happy to see y'all here. Is this? Are you a Scientologist? Okay, so.
Volunteer ministers.
Yeah. Okay. So how'd y'all find out about this center and like how did this happen? I'm confused. Yeah.
Well, basically, we're working out with grassroots groups.
Yeah.
Just, you know, how do we help
Yeah.
the people who have been affected by the fire? Who are you with?
We're all Altadena people. We are people who are affected by it. We grew up here, so we're here. Instead of being here with something, we're wondering why you guys are here in our hood. You know what I'm saying? So this is fantastic. We love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Tariq.
Tariq.
Tariq. Camila. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you.
So confused. Were you recording this?
I am now.
Lamika wasn't here, but Lamika, listen, this is what happened. People, this is what happened. We're around all these Scientologists, and this guy wants to just fucking, they're like, oh, so where are you from? Who are you recording with? And Nick's just like, don't give him your name. What are you doing? And why are Scientologists in a black neighborhood? I'm very confused. Did you get close-ups of all there?
No.
You got no close-ups of any of the people with the Scientology stuff on them?
No.
You gotta go back.
You.
If that's not gentrification in your face, I don't know
I'm
what
saying,
is.
right? Exactly.
The music don't even fit the motherfuckers who live around here.
All.
What are we doing?
At all. But I mean, what are they going to do? Yeah.
No, like he said, he's like, I grew up here, it's cultural center. Is it black? You're like, yeah, is that for Africa?
In
and then
my
we walk
reflection.
Up, I'll be there.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Dead ass. Brandon, born and raised Altadena, Pasadena. So he has taken it upon himself, even though he's displaced.
Okay. Oh wow.
He's taken it upon himself to turn this U-Haul into a donation center. So people are coming from as far as Arizona to drop him donations.
Oh, not the best pass.
Break something, you bought it.
I got a whole leg of lamb, a whole ham.
Girl, we finna unload you. We finna unload whatever you need us to do. We'll
There's
get
a
it out.
church. Well, I'm getting ready. I need trucks. Oh, he's somebody special.
He is.
No.
You can tell, right? You can see in his face.
Michael Jackson, they have told me I am just like him, but I've also heard I'm the Lil Wayne of my whatever, right?
Okay.
Story for me. Yeah. Ghetto show me enough. You know what I'm saying?
1 hour later.
Hey, you a queen, baby. You a queen.
I'm going to call Kenny. Oh, Lord, y'all. This is the reason why
I can't complain no more.
his baby mama helps me in my warehouse spot.
Good, it's easy.
This is Dre. Let me tell y'all.
No, wrong one.
Oh, Lord. This is the brother that came and helped yesterday.
That Dre is the other one.
Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I done met so many people.
Got them all confused.
I got them all confused. It's time for me to leave the building. Yeah, I'm going to say my brother's keeper. I know they're going to. And one of the things, can I say this? This is what needs to go, brother. But when we over by the mountain, at the edge of the mountain, they living in their cars, y'all. They're living with their children in the car. Hot meals. I don't know where Dre is, but he did know that I was coming this way. He was the big mouth out
Is it
here.
cool if we get this? I gotta do a
you're
one-on-one
doing
with him, but yeah, but you know he can get more of your stuff.
Cuss me out. Just cuss me out.
Appreciate you.
Dre ain't
Thank
got
you.
nothing to do with this.
I gotta go get rid of this, so I got somewhere else to go.
The guy don't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, that's why I was just sitting there. I was just letting it go. I didn't want to be rude.
Let me get him the receipt for this truck then.
Hell
You gonna get him all that credit. Let me give him the receipt for this truck. And let me give him the receipt for the storage unit.
She been talking for the last 30 minutes, like just going and singing. She was just
And you gonna say, Dre is the voice of all. Well, I need to give Dre all the bills I've been paying. Cause I'm over $3,000 into this relief. And I don't see no Dre on none of them payments.
Damn.
I see Brandon. I see Good Eating.
So wait, Good Eating, that's your brand?
Yes.
Okay, and so how'd you get started with that? What was your vision for that?
Good Eating 626 is a catering service that I started going on 5 years now.
Respect.
Growing up, I was raised by my grandfather, on the cooking and things of that nature. So him passing away, you try to find ways to stay, attached to the people that aren't here no more. So
Yeah, an honor
the fond things I have to, to make me always stay in contact or feel a part of my grandfather's with me
Connected with him,
is to cook or to go fishing. He taught me how to barbecue. I taught myself how to do the other stuff, as in the tacos and things like that. We wasn't making no tacos at my house on no grill. When I was growing up, you get ground beef on the stove.
Yeah, in the skillet.
Yeah. He'd probably be like, man, what you doing outside? With the tacos, man. But but that's how the cooking element came to my life. So ever since then, it's just like, do what you gotta do, feed, handle it, and and the idea is like, when you're doing it and people like it or respect it, they pay for it.
100%.
So I went from working to conducting and doing my own thing instead of getting up. Oh, I got to be here at this. Nah,
Right,
I determined my own.
They sent me here for water.
Rich, can you take this water, please?
No, that's respect though.
Thank you.
How did you get started with this effort and this, like, bringing relief out, paying for the U-Haul, doing all this stuff? Like, what was the spark for that?
I always do give backs and things like that around here regularly throughout the year, almost, so every holiday and then, random times in between, whether it's just the start of the summer, kids going back to school,
Just active in the community, how
it just,
can be.
I'm born and raised here.
Right.
My birth certificate says it. It just, so when you have more ties and more in-depthness with your love,
right,
than someone that moved here and
100%.
and just traveled out here and said, oh, this is a beautiful place to be. You got families, people, connections, neighborhoods,
People you grew up
things
with,
that
people,
you can't get back. You got sights you can't see no more. And who wants to lose where they come from? Everybody wants to be able to take their kids back to where they were born or where they grew up and show them the neighborhoods. And, you know, everybody in Altadena has just been robbed of that. So,
and as black people, we've already been robbed of that so much in general. You know,
it's hard to gain. It's hard to gain in this world. It's hard to gain as a black person in this world.
Yeah.
So for your family to establish a foundation for you and build the generational wealth to where, you know, there's a home for the family to turn to and come to for 40, 50 years, for it to be gone, you know, for all that hard work and tradition and legacy and to be gone in a matter of minutes is demoralizing. That night when it burned a lot of people's future.
100%.
So what you don't understand is the future. I don't mean it burned it as in they can't do nothing with their lives. It burned it as in some people's lives right now aren't able to withstand this situation, mentally or financially. So if you don't have one or the other, you're bound to falter one way or the other. So you hold it. You just gotta understand that, hey, if I'm not patient, I'm gonna stress myself out and I ain't gonna make it through this at all. And then again, you wanna say, if I'm patient, how am I gonna survive to get back to where I was, you know?
That took years to get to begin with, or generations to get to.
Exactly. So, you know, when you look at it as, here it is, you got people that were struggling to maintain life that morning when they woke up. So if I'm struggling to maintain life when I wake up and I got all this stuff and now I don't have nothing, I mean, how mentally stable do you expect people to be? How strong-willed? It's only so much your parents and your grandparents, your uncles, it's only so much strong will they can instill in you to battle situations. Can't none of them prepare you for this. So you got to find your own strength in this and to be able to come out of it. Or it turns out to be a worse situation than what it is. It's terrible as it is already. But to have people lose their sanity going through this process of not knowing how I'm gonna get back to where I was, when they woke up that morning not knowing how they was gonna get to the next step from where they already was. So now instead of building from where I was, I don't have nothing to build on.
Yeah. This is going to be an unconventional question, but just hearing you speak, where do you think your empathy comes from? Because just all that you're doing, and even just the way that you speak about it, like, you can tell you really understand and you really do care about the plight of everybody in the situation.
I put it like this. And again, I'm born out here.
Right. But you know, but not everybody, people be born places that not everybody feels the same.
I put this, and this is just, you know, I could just say it, like, I put a lot of effort into the negativeness around this city. So until I feel like I balanced out my negative with positive, I ain't done. I ain't nowhere near done. Respect. You gotta think, I'm 37. Yeah. It took me to 28, 29 to figure it out. Yeah. So what does that mean? I got to at least 56 to do what I'm doing right now. If I gave you 27, 28 years of negative, I gotta be able to give you 30 of good.
Man, you want to give 30 plus.
I'm just,
no, but I feel you though. No, respect.
I can't, you can't take back what you did. you can just make what you're gonna do better.
Like you said, square one. It's starting from square one.
You know, that's where that comes from. Because I've cost my family, myself, some friends that I really care about, things like that. So when they still on your side, strong and got your back like that, you gotta reward them with something. You can't always give money.
Yeah.
Flowers don't always appease people. You gotta show them with some action. Let them know that them 10-minute conversations, they wasn't in one ear and out the other. They got planted somewhere in there. It just took a while for you to put some water on it so it could grow, for you to understand what they were saying.
And comprehension. Sometimes you just don't get it at the time, but you see it. You see it later.
So when, that's why I just say, as long as we patient out here, this is overcomable. With no doubt. This is the easiest thing to overcome, man. We just gotta have some patience. Patience, resilience, determination, and commitment.
Yeah.
And most of all, you just gotta be mentally sane. So you can function and keep all those things intact and on the same level. Because a little imbalance in that can set you off any day.
Balance is everything, man.
So you got that, you're gonna be good. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man.
But how can people give to your effort?
To me, I do have a GoFundMe set up.
Okay.
On Facebook, my page is under Garner thing, so you and the GoFundMe's are on there. I have my business page as well on Instagram, which is Good Eating 626.
Good Eating 626.
GOODEATING 626. You can go on Instagram, you can follow me. Any of those pages you can look at, you can see all the links to the GoFundMe's and things of that nature. If you want to just directly just cash at me, it's under the Good Eating 626 as well. You'll see the name Brandon Garner. You'll see a logo with a character figure standing by a barbecue pit. And I'm in Zelle, Apple Pay, 626-533-4688. And once again, all the funds given goes towards the efforts of the city as of right now. I haven't even begun thinking about my home. And again, so with that being said, if it's anywhere in your heart, I don't care what the amount is. If it's the minimum that the site lets you send, it's greatly appreciated. And it's gonna impact some family in a great way. But at the same time, this ain't about money. It ain't about that. Just keep us in your good spirits and pray for us. Because money don't fix everything.
Facts.
Only materialistic people think that. So if you're materialistic, you can get 100,000 right now and you'll be sufficed and happy with life. I can get 100,000 and I'm still gonna be sad because it's memories and stuff gone.
Right.
So give me 100,000, I can make this city better. Cause this is what I'm gonna do. There would be receipts for it. Receipts in action. But I think a person like me with 100,000 just make it too good around here. Any type of, just cause that's how I am.
Right.
I'm gonna wake up, think of them, then think of me. And then we're gonna go from there.
Yo, thank you so much, man.
All right, no problem.
Real shit, man. Pleasure meeting you, man.
All right, pleasure meeting you too.
And
thank y'all. He just came and took 4 waters.
Yeah, they hurt.
See how they getting aggressive? See how they getting overzealous?
Yeah.
1 water.
Yeah, 1 water.
They just came and took 4 of them, like. And then you come back. Come on, man. You thought it was gonna be someone else here. That's it.
They think we
That's it. That's it. No more. No more.
Nước chảo
No
hơn.
more.
Mua.
I can't do that. Yes.
That's
One.
it.
We asked for one big one.
No. We know.
I just gave him 3 big waters. And then he went home and got his wife and came back. Like that's the mental thing that drive me crazy. Like y'all don't need.
No.
No more. You need water? No more. You good. You dudes can go buy as much water as y'all want. Y'all just doing this because you see me, right? It's ridiculous. That's great. That's the same cart that almost broke right here trying to put the waters on it.
You said he gave him 3 before this?
3
and then he filled
of
up
the
that
big
whole
ones.
bag. Yeah.
40. See, they got 48 waters in them or something, 40. Like, I don't care about you coming every day.
No, but I'm saying
but
back
you
to
don't
back.
have to come that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're getting
And
4,
take
that
that
should be
back to
4.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
come
be
on.
a
Come
week
back when
and a
the
half.
4 is
That's
gone.
120 waters. And you got a bank account. And you could go to the store and get water.
And you can't even
No,
say
they
thank
live
you.
right here. That's what I'm saying. That's the frustrating part.
Oh, so you're seeing where they coming from. Oh.
You're gonna see it. They're gonna walk right across
there.
that street.
Yep.
That's so wild.
That is wild. That
Do
is
you know why they
wild.
got? You see all the Scientology people?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, I gotta hear this one.
Question, I don't know.
I talked to the coordinator lady. She said that no. I talked to the lady who knows the coordinator. She said the coordinator. She says she knows the coordinator is a person that has Scientology has been trying to figure out where to go. They got hold of this from a list, and they started talking to the coordinator, and they just came down because they don't know the neighborhood because you could tell that all the programming is not suited for the neighborhood.
They're some totally different
Motherfuckers.
people.
Excuse my
And,
language.
You know, during these couple of days, I've heard all type of stuff about them, but I'm learning a lot about them, and I don't pass no judgments. I just let you be comfortable in what you are.
Right.
But it's not something that I would be in favor of.
Yeah.
That's all I can
Well, it
say.
seems even the movement
I'm not
seems
against
real
it.
opportunistic.
I'm not for it.
It just seems very like y'all don't. What's going on?
This is, what you gotta think is you gotta be smart because this is opportunistic for everybody.
Yeah.
It ain't just them. There's a lot of people out here just thinking about themselves. They don't care about us. It's how we gonna get better. A lot of these food trucks out here doing this is for their own exposure. Some of them care about doing this, and a lot of them is about our business is gonna be known everywhere after being in Pasadena for the fires. So, only a person with a level brain is gonna understand the real and what ain't. And as long as they can get you what ain't real, yeah, we ain't gonna never fix nothing.